Good morning. I don't remember what day it is, but I'm just leaving the shelter now. It's 0.3 off the trail. Really nice night, really nice group at the shelter. G-Money and Crazy Legs. So yesterday I did 18 miles, my longest day. Did not stop as much as I should have to take breaks and eat and drink. But I knew that was going to happen because I was racing myself. That's something I'd like to learn out here, is to take it slow, take it easy, because I'm not racing anyone. Why am I trying to go so fast to get someplace that's not going anywhere? So I'd like to learn how to slow down a bit and not be so competitive with myself. But the shelter was really nice. There was a privy not too far back. A lot of people tenting. Water right at the shelter, like right in front of the shelter, so you didn't have to go anywhere. And there's a huge stream nearby that a bunch of people camped at, or camped nearby, soaked their feet in. But after I got to the shelter last night, I was not going 0.3 back out and 0.3 back in just to soak my feet. So I just aired them out, massaged them, and they feel fine. I feel absolutely fine today. I am going into town today, taking a couple days off. This will be my 6th day on the trail without a break, 6 days straight of hiking. I hit 100 miles yesterday. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. In my haste to the shelter, I did not stop and create a 100-mile mark for myself. Maybe I'll do it at some point just to take a picture. Probably not, though. But yeah, I hit 100 miles yesterday. And the 18 miles really put me over the edge. A couple people here are hiking on to Pine Grove tonight, which I think it's probably about 20 miles or so. I don't remember. But in my head, I think I could do it. I would split it into 2 days, though. I would get into Pine Grove tomorrow and not today. But I do need it. At least I do need a day off. If I'm going to come back out next week and hit it hard again, I need a day off. So my backpack still feels really heavy. Got a lot of things to figure out. I got a lot of looking at things to do. Look at new backpacks. Thinking about maybe looking at a different style of shoes. Still ultras, but a different style. And we're coming up on the trail now. So we've got a descent into an area that's been flooded by beavers. And then we have my only uphill of the day. Like a couple hundred feet of elevation gain. And then I go down into Swatara Gap and figure out how I'm going to get shuttled. Yeah, when I saw this sign yesterday, I about threw my poles down and was like, 3 miles? Get the heck out of here. Like that is nonsense. I'm not doing that. Yeah, there's still some tents up over there. Some people got in really late. Walked all the way from Duncannon. That's like a 30-mile day. Insane. But yeah, it's really nice. Like, if the trail wasn't as nice as it was, there's no way in hell I would have been able to do 18 miles. Absolutely not. If the rocks were anything like a couple days before, no way. But it was very nice, like this, pretty graded. I mean, rocks come and go, but no major like rock scrambles or anything. And I made it to the shelter. I left a little before 7 yesterday morning and got there around 4, so I really kept to my 2-mile-an-hour pace as best I could. There was trail magic yesterday at one of the gaps, which was cool. Got a soda and a banana, and yeah, that's it. Check in later. Alright, G-Money and Crazy Legs are in front of me, but we're coming up on the area flooded by beavers, and it is just an obstacle course. There's a walk around. It's a Blue Blaze, but it's 1.6 miles. Who wants to do that? And it's not actual AT miles. So, I gotta put the phone away now, because I'm gonna try and stay dry. It's only like 50 feet, but it's challenging. So, here we go. Alright, beaver crossing was successful. G-Money took video of me crossing it, so I'll get that in here for everyone to see. My triumph over the flooded area. It is gorgeous out today, but I'm getting off trail because I need to rest. But boy, the sunshine is really messing with me. really want to keep going. I wouldn't push it to make it to Pine Grove today. I would do it over 2 days, especially after yesterday, but boy, it's nice out. But yeah, I'm probably 2 miles in already. I've been hiking for an hour. It's been pretty cruisy. It looks like this is where the downhill is starting. Like I said, the ascent was only a couple hundred feet. And yeah, I can see we are going down, but it's gradual. Trail's pretty nice. As cruisy as can be, but I've got my headphones in. Gonna power through, get to the gap, eat, and figure out how to not walk almost 3 miles on the road to town. There's a side trail to a campground in town, but the less walking I have to do, the better at this point. But I feel good. I'm not sore. My feet feel fine after resting all night. Getting to sleep, I was so tired, so it was relatively easy to fall asleep. But my feet and my ankles were really sore last night. I didn't take any Advil because I had put Afterbite on my feet because I took my shoes off and I had all these red dots. So the guys were looking at my feet, asked me if I stayed inside anywhere recently. It could be bed bug bites, and I was like, oh God. And wasn't chiggers, probably wasn't chiggers. The logical conclusion for why my feet looked like that were probably because I went to the bathroom yesterday morning without socks on. I just had my sandals on. So I put Afterbite on them immediately after I took my socks off and aired my feet out. I put Afterbite on them immediately because I hate being itchy. I brought a full tube of Afterbite with me. Not excessive. I'll probably go through the whole thing by the time I get up north. Let's see. Yeah, so I put on Afterbite, and I didn't want to take Advil because I know with some anti-itch creams you can't mix medications, and I was too tired to read and didn't have service to do a Google search, so I just avoided it, and I took my CBD gummy before I went to bed, and that was it. The guys had a nice fire, so I could smell the smoke. I could see the fire from where I was sleeping too, which was really awesome. But yeah, that was it. Now we're just cruising. I don't even know if the camera's pointing at my face. Sorry if you're seeing under my chin, but my arm is tired. I don't want to hold up the phone. I thought about bringing a selfie stick, but it's extra weight. I don't need it that badly. Okay. Check in later. Bye! Alright. So before, when I thought I was going down a nice downhill, yeah, that wasn't the trail. That was not the AT that I was on. And I was like, After a while, I thought, I haven't seen a blaze in a while. Like, I know some parts of the AT vehicles get on, like trail crews, etc. I'm like, something doesn't feel right. So I pull far out, pull out my navigation app, and lo and behold, I'm like so far from the trail. So far. Okay, before I go on with my story, look at this view. Some gentleman just came up to me, a local, and told me where the next, or not the next shelter, but one of the next shelters is straight across the valley, or straight across from me. So I don't know if you can really see, but the ridge I'm gonna be walking that over the next few days. Once I get back on trail, of course. But yeah, so I didn't see any blazes for a while. I thought the trail was really wide for a vehicle. So I checked the map. I was way off. So I got double climb today because I had to go up everything that I just walked down. And I don't know, maybe almost a half a mile down I went, so almost a half a mile back up. And it was up. It was up. But now we're back on the trail. And pretty sure we're done with the climb. Feels like we're on a ridge. So now my real downhill will begin shortly into the gap. But again, that little off-trail setback didn't set me back too much because check-in at the hotel is 3 o'clock and it is 9:30. So I've got plenty of time to do what I want to do what I need to do before getting to the hotel. If I could collect things like Gatorades and such from like the truck stop before, like collect all the food that I might want for tonight and hope they have DoorDash in the area or delivery of some type. Get everything I need to do before I get to the hotel so then I can just not worry about leaving until the next day. But okay, story time is over. 81 is right through the trees. You can't see it, but I can hear the cars and I can see the cars a little bit. But can't tell you how many times driving to and from Pennsylvania that I've either said it aloud or said to myself, the trail is right next to us. And for the past couple of years I've said it more and more, and now I am walking on the trail next to 81. This specific location is where I would say there's the trail. And now I've walked here. And that's pretty stinking awesome. And so I'm walking through Swatara State Park. I made a good decision getting off trail today. My gut is usually always, my gut is always right. Whenever I have a gut decision or a gut feeling, my gut is always stinking right. And it was today because I'm toast. My legs hurt, even though I did 6 miles today, plus that extra off-trail nonsense. My feet hurt. My legs are tired. I need a break. So I'm coming up on the creek, Swatara Creek, across the little bridge, and then hopefully on the other side, sit down, because that will be the end of my day. Almost there. Okay, how do I get there? That's what I want to go to. This is the trail I would take if I felt like adding 2.3 miles to my day, and I don't. So I'm gonna walk over this creek, walk over the bridge, water. I need to drink some. There should be a parking lot on the other side, and a call for a shuttle or There's some cars over here. And people. Are they doing trail magic? If they're doing trail magic. Probably not. But there's people. Yeah, I sit. Regroup. Call for a shuttle. And yeah, it's gonna be my day. Check you later. I'm done hiking for today. Woo! A lot's happened since I got off trail and now, but this is what we've resorted to. We're trying the vegan Whopper at Burger King because I already had Subway for lunch and gotta save a couple bucks, and because I'm staying in a giant hotel room tonight, all to myself. So skipped on the DoorDash, you know, budget friendly here with the BK. I forgot how tasty their fries were, but we're gonna dive into this Whopper, see how it is, and that is the end of whatever today is. Oh, my shuttle driver was really cool. It was a quick shuttle from trail to the hotel, and that's that. Taking a few days off. See you in a few days.